I like to dedicate this to all of the Creator's righteous children. I have some food in my bag for you. Not that edible food, that food you eat. No, I have some food for thought. Since knowledge is infinite, it has infinitely fell on me.
Hey guys, thanks for dropping by. It's me, Joanna, and I'm back to tell everyone where I've been and what I've been doing. And at the end of this video, I have some really big news to officially share with everyone. So if you're interested, stay tuned and we'll get it started. First, let me start by saying you guys don't understand. I've recorded this same video 3 times. Trying to get it right. Like, there's always something wrong with me. Like, the first time I recorded the whole video, I edited it, and I was about to upload it, and then I was watching it, you know, just to make sure, and bro, I had lipstick on my tooth the whole time. So word to the wise, gloss only. The second time I tried to record it, what happened? I don't know what happened. I just felt like I looked crusty and like, no, I'm not posting this. The internet is forever. I'm not posting this. I look raggedy. So here we are, 3rd time's the charm, and let's just pray that we get it right this time. Okay, what did I do this semester? I did a lot, duh. The first thing I did when I got back to campus, well, really over the summer, I applied to be a first-year experience peer mentor at FAMU, which pretty much means you get a set of freshmen and they're taking SLS, which is like an intro to college course where they learn about FAMU culture and the presidents, and they get to know the campus, and they learn about budgeting, money management, time management, blah, blah, blah. Welcome to college. Welcome to the hill. So there was a class of our class had probably like 20 students in it, 20 freshmen, 3 mentors. Myself, my friend Erica, and also a friend Brighton. We were all mentors for these awesome incoming freshmen, and it was a blast just to be around them and get to know them. They are funny, Usually when I have a mentor position, it's over someone who's young, probably like 1st grade-ish. So it was awesome to get to mentor these kids. Some of them were even older than me, but just because I was in college longer, I got to be their mentor. But these people who are close to my age or my age, and see how they work and see how they think, it was so interesting to me, and I was honored to be able to help them in any way I could, whether it be giving rides or giving advice, you know, whatever they needed. I tried to make myself available to them. You know, it was give and take. They would buy me, you know, Chick-fil-A because my little flex bucks. I don't have a meal plan, so they use their flex bucks and buy me Chick-fil-A or swipe me into the cab. So being a mentor was really everything I thought it would be, not just for the free food, but for being able to share a piece of myself with all of my mentees. And we have a group chat, probably the livest SLS group chat. So don't at me, at your mentor, because we're more live. So we're never deleting our group chat, and I really love my first set of mentees, and I'm excited to keep in contact with them and also work with new incoming freshmen in the coming years. The next thing I did in the fall, we're going to go in chronological order because that's how my brain works. The next thing I did was join the National Council of Negro Women on FAMU's campus. I had wanted to join this organization since freshman year, but there were certain criteria, you know, I wasn't ready. So I finally applied this fall and I was accepted. So that was super exciting. I had always seen these women on campus just growing and glowing, like the epitome of black girl magic, really helping each other, helping the community, serving, just just giving me so much life, like all the life I needed. So I really wanted to be down. Like I wanted to be, you know, a goddess. Hey goddess. That was so cute to me. So I applied and I got accepted, and it's just been amazing ever since. All the community service, all of the girl time bonding. I really don't have too many girlfriends, probably like 2 or 3 that I actually talk to all the time. So it was really nice to be able to network with some like-minded, you know, strong-willed women who are going to go far. They're going to go far, and they're going to try to bring other people with them. So that was really nice to meet women who want to see other women succeed. So joining NCNW was great. Again, everything I thought it would be, everything I hoped it would be. And I'm just glad I took a leap of faith and actually applied instead of like window shopping. Now I own this. Like, yes, we're crossing things off the list. All fall 17. So the next thing I joined was the National Society of Leadership and Success, which is an honor society on FAMU's campus. I was invited to join. I'm not exactly sure who recommended me, but I was honored that someone thought so highly of me as to recommend me for this honor society of leaders. So I took the chance to join and network with all these great people to sharpen my leadership skills, to really help myself in order to help others, and to be around other people again who want to help themselves as well as others. Final new induction that I was in this semester was for Phi Delta Kappa International, which is an organization for educators. Sorry, I just had like the biggest brain fart. An organization for educators. And it's where you can network, you can travel, you can research, you can build, you can learn, you can teach, all with other educators who want to do the same thing. So this is a small organization. Our chapter is very small on FAMU's campus, but I know that other education majors, maybe you're new to education or maybe you're about to graduate in education, but either way, the people you meet, the connections you can make, and the things you can learn in Phi Delta Kappa will help you become a better educator, so why not seize the opportunity? So hopefully it can be more well known on campus. I only found it because I was looking for things in education to join, because I was too pressed that I changed my major and I was finally happy. So I wanted to just meet all the educators I could and learn all I could. And I think that would be good for anyone who is aspiring to be an educator. On top of all of that new stuff, I still have old stuff that I'm still a part of, like I'm still serving as the president of the FAMU chapter of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, or the NAACP, the oldest and the boldest, baby. Serving as the president for that, as well as taking on all of these new things, has really been strenuous. Very strenuous on me and on my time. I don't really have time to do anything besides go to meetings, trainings, seminars, community service, and then home to eat and sleep and do homework. And do homework. So I've been doing like lighter things like apartment shopping, and I thought it was going to be so easy and I was just going to be so quick to find a new apartment and sign a lease and be lit. No, it's not like that. Like, you have to compare the price for amenities, what amenities you even receive, the base rent, how close is it to campus, is it close enough, is it too close? You have to compare, you know, furnished, unfurnished. It's just a lot of work, and at this point it's like, all right, I know I don't want to stay where I am, but also finding a new apartment is becoming too much. So hopefully when I go back from break, I'll be even more rejuvenated than I am now and be back on the horse and eager to find my new home. Y'all, I almost forgot. I got a new job this semester too. So now instead of working at Kohl's as your favorite sales associate, I now work at FAMU Developmental Research School as a mentor for their after-school Smart Academy program. I work alongside an amazing teacher, and together we handle the first grade. First grade is definitely not the grade I want to teach, but I do love these kids. Like, I've grown to get to know each individual character because they are characters. I've gotten to know each of them that come into Smart Academy, their likes, their dislikes, and it's just been awesome teaching alongside this FAMU alum who is an amazing educator. These kids get so much from her, and I'm just trying to soak it all up like a sponge. This is by far the best job I've ever had, and I just feel that much closer to being an actual teacher. Like, Teacher Bay, Jill love the kids. So I just am excited for this new move in my career. Oh my gosh, I can call it that, my career. Y'all, I have a career, like, that's crazy. But this is just the first step of many to becoming the great educator that I intend to be. So, we made it. We're here. The secret's out, baby. The secret's out. Well, not yet. Let me give you some backstory. But just a little, not too much, just a little. In the fall, FAMU hosts a career expo at Al Lawson. So, me being the eager future educator that I am, I got all business professional, and I printed out my resumes, and I did my research the night before, and I figured out who from education was going to be there and what booth they were going to be at, so I could really get in and get out, because that career expo is always buzzing with people. Like, nobody wants to get out of college and be back home. That's not my plan, even though people do it, and hey, it's a good thing to come home if you're not ready, but I just want to be ready because I just want to be ready. So I go and I meet some of the school districts representatives, and they were so nice. Everybody was so friendly and just smiling and bubbly. And then I get to one table where the representative was from a program called Urban Teachers. I had personally never heard of Urban Teachers before I looked at who was going to be at the career fair and saw they were going to be there. So I took a special interest when I went over to try to learn about their program. So I met a man. His name was Zay. He was awesome. He was awesome. Like, the way we were talking, you would have thought we were friends from freshman year way back in the village. No, I had just met him and we just struck up this interesting conversation. So he gave me a pamphlet. I gave him my resume. He was like, you should apply. You should apply. Well, I know you guys are probably like, well, what is it? What is it? So I went home and I did a little more research just to gain some clarity before I just go applying this stuff willy-nilly, right? So I go home and I look up Urban Teachers. Urban Teachers is a master's degree program and a residency program that will help educators not just be thrown into the public school system, but have someone to mentor them, have someone to work with them while obtaining a master's degree as well as 3 certifications. So I looked it up. I was like, wow, this is awesome. A master's degree from Johns Hopkins University School of Education. Like, that's awesome. 3 certifications. What? We lit. So I'm emailing Zay and I'm shook. I'm nervous. I'm like, I don't want to apply and then not get it. Maybe I should just wait until my senior year, because that's when you're, really supposed to apply. They want you to go at the end of your senior year. So most people apply at the beginning of their senior year. But I was just like, I'm just going to do it. Something right here in this area, like the gut, was telling me, just apply. What's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is they can tell me no. And then I still have time to apply again next year if it is still what I want to do. So I apply, and long story short, I get approved for the next part of the application process, which is a virtual interview where you have to create a lesson plan, you have to present the lesson plan, you have to do some close reading and, talk about some passages about education in urban areas. It was intense. It was intense. You had to do your research, you had to create a lesson plan that was to a standard and interesting for your students. Nobody wants a teacher that makes a dry lesson plan. Like, they're not going to learn, they're not going to pay attention. So then I was freaking out. I called my teacher friends who graduated from FAMU. Shout out to them Rattlers. I called my aunt. I sent her my lesson plan. I was sending it to everybody, just another set of eyes. Can you look at this? Can you critique it, tweak it? Just tell me something. Give me some feedback before I go present to these people. So all my nerves were for nothing. And a few weeks later, I got an email saying that I was accepted into Urban Teachers Master's in Residency program for the 2019-2020 cohort. So in June 2019, your girl is out. I will be heading from Tallahassee, Florida to the Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas area to study and be a resident and really work with kids who are in need while being paired with someone who can help me mature as an educator before I get thrown to the wolves by myself. So I'm very excited for this move to the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and I'm also nervous but more excited and more pumped and more eager. I've already started looking for apartments in Texas, you guys. Like, I'm out of control, but I'm very excited for this big move in my life, and that was my big news, and I hope you guys are excited. I'm excited, but in the meantime, in between time, I will be in Tallahassee. Duh. So I will be vlogging weekly, maybe more than once a week. You never know, because I feel really bad for going away for so long. So you might just get, one on Monday, one on Friday, like bang, bang, bang. So stay tuned, keep your eyes open, and as always, thank you guys so much for dropping by, and I can't wait to see you next time right here on A Drop of Knowledge.
It was a stormy night, the kind where the